Hello everyone, this is SpartaChris, the Defender of the Multiverse, and this is SpartaChris Plays Hogwarts Legacy Part 2. And just for recap for everyone, the first episode, which, forgive me, the first part of that, the sound was not quite rightly mixed, so yeah, forgive me for that. Hold on. Are we all getting... Hold on one second. Okay, I'm having a funky thing where I'm not even seeing the sound for the audio. Odd. Hold on, folks. Okay, let's see. Output. Forgive me, people, I'm kind of trying to figure out what's going on here. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. For some strange reason, StreamYard wanted to play around with my audio options. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Forgive me for the mix-up the other day with my first episode. Unfortunately, I did not set the audio correctly, though with my friends Jason and Anonymous, I was able to get that arranged right. So hopefully today we'll be kicking off with a little bit, well, scratch that. That just kind of got ruined anyways because of the freaking audio situation now. But to recap yesterday, we had my character, Mr. Chase Hirth, where he is a fifth-year student, as we all know, since all of us are going to be having fifth-year students doing this. But it is first year at Hogwarts, and while he was flying with Professor Fig to Hogwarts with a member of the Ministry of Magic with us. We were attacked by a dragon that was underneath the control of a rebellious goblin named Ranrock, and we just barely escaped, and we found our way to Scotland via a port key, and then we ended up at Gringotts through a portal in Scotland. And while in Gringotts, we entered an old vault that was attached to a key we
Sebastian took
found.
that dueling loss rather gamely.
Ooh, jeez. The key that was the port key that transferred to us originally, we used it to enter the vault, and we found a magical item, the locket that had a memory hidden inside of it, and now we are going to find out more about that locket when we go to visit Professor Fig here in just a moment. I did go ahead, by the way, and I did jump ahead and do a couple hunting around for things. So if I pull up the map here, I'll show you. I did a little bit of exploration here. As you can see, explore these areas. I didn't do everything in them, but hey, what can I say? I wanted to save you all the boring parts of me hunting things down. If you guys wanted me to save that for next time, I may be. Just let me know in the comments sections down below. But anyways, on to the quests. I need to tell Professor Fig about the troll attack on Hogsmeade. Yes, that's, by the way, we went to Hogsmeade to get our wand, to get some seeds, some potion recipes, and also some spellcraft for transfiguration. And while we were there, we were attacked by a troll that was underneath the control of the goblins and some dark wizards. And I'd like to find out if he'd learned more about the locket we found in Gringotts. So let's go do this. Let's go find out what is going on with that locket.
You can't imagine how.
So yes, it is a little dark because it is nighttime. Waiting, waiting, waiting. So I know that a lot of people have said that they wish that there was like a curfew kind of system set up, like we see like the actual Hogwarts and everything, but it is quite appropriate not to, because we couldn't do stuff like this. We would always have to be running around hiding. It would be fun too, but at the same time, I understand why. Nope, there's Peeves again, and there's. There was Peeves again. I think that was Sebastian, wasn't it? Oh, there comes the couple with the extramarital problems. Weird. Alright, little late, so we're gonna have to wait. Alright, let's have a talk with Mr. Fig.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Let's see here. Sir, what about the goblins at Gringotts? Yeah, shouldn't we be a little worried about them?
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Hopefully. Though, yeah, if you start killing your own, I think you're going to lose a lot of support amongst your friends. Amongst your own kind. Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket. That is very true. Rookwood is, by the way, Rookwood is one of the old wizarding families, and one of their descendants goes to school with Harry later on. I think he even was I could be wrong, but I think he was the captain of the Slytherin Quidditch team.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section,
no,
to be
Rookwood
precise.
was one of the Death Eaters.
I see traces of magic
during
there
the
on the map.
battle of the
I suspected you would see
Department
something.
of Mysteries.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm,
against
and I'm eager to discover what we
Dumbledore's
may
army
find there
and
as
the
well.
Order of Phoenix.
But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Okay, off to see Professor Hecat. One who taught us how to perform Levioso. So we can't do this until we get this new spell, Incendio. Professor Hecat would like to speak to me about an additional assignments so that we can learn Incendio. Yeah, we'll quickly rush through these as well. So while I was running around, I got these extra potions. Kind of faced off some bad guys while I was exploring. Oops. Collected some extra clothing items from doing challenges. Oop. Okay, there's more. There we go. Did some extra exploring around Hogsmeade. So we have the Three Broomsticks, currently run by Sirona Ryan, and allegedly as old as Hogsmeade itself. The Three Broomstick is the long-standing gathering spot for villagers and Hogwarts students who want to enjoy a butterbeer and fire whiskey. I probably will not be reading through all this. Because, I mean, who wants to sit here and listen to me read? I do that enough on 540 The Beyond Show. If anyone wants to know, do that Tuesdays and Thursdays with Jace Fox, Prismatics, and also Anonymous. Oh, geez. I forget there's also this stuff here. And also we ran into two beasts while out there. Nifflers, you know, the cute little fuzzy things that likes to steal shiny objects. You know, like what the one that Snoot Scamander had with him. And also the Thestrals. They also got a couple tribute traits to tack on, and some wand handles, which I have added to my wand. Some things for that'll be coming up later on, and also all these lovely ingredients to use for potion making. Also, found some notes lying around, so we have this one. Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes back in the rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Enon Blackwood. Born Unan? Is that it? Unan? Okay, I could be wrong, but Unan sounds about right. Unan Wood, to a non-magical branch of the Wood family. Unan was misunderstood by his Muggle parents, and in an effort to fit in, sought solace in family trade, hedge trimming. He would allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. They resented only worsened upon young Unan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. So this is one of the few times I've ever heard of a Hufflepuff going to the dark side. It was at Hogwarts that Unan first met one Artemisia Black. The Black family. Surprise. Disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance, okay, with Artemisia's Muggle father, the half-blood Artemisia relationship with the blood purity was a complex one. So basically, Unan didn't go black on his own. He was influenced by a woman that he loved. Shocking. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him to an unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity. There's also this. I found this in the trophy room and near the top of the grand staircase. Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows this special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Maribel Garlick, Professor Garlick, for mandrakes to mistletoe and boobatubers to bouncing bulbs. Her work with flora has exceeded all expectations. Ooh. We also have this one too. Dear sister, it's been some time since we've heard from you. How are you how are things at the ministry? We continue to think of you and hope that you are doing well. You'll be happy to know that we've all made our peace with your decision to become an Auror. As dangerous as it is, you must live your life and follow your path. You are doing so in the service of the wizarding world. I am proud to call you sister. I must inform you of something that you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near town. The poor things must certainly to learn a tragic lesson about fundamental velocity of locomotive. Right soon, Eddie Thistlewood. This I found in a hamlet north of Hogsmeade. This is part 2. This is another one, I do believe. No, this is something else. Dear Madam Kagawa. This is for the professor in charge of flight training, and also if there was going to be any Quidditch, she would have been the person in charge of that, like Madam Hooch in the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone for us, our British friends. I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insisted that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encourages me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please, could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for the entire year. Thank you, Professor Imelda Reyes. She is a Slytherin who we'll get to meet later on. This is a letter I found near the top of the astronomy tower. Dear Satyavati. Okay. She's Indian. You'll be pleased to hear that I have received word from my contacts at Cambridge, who have conceded that they had, in fact, been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that the Irish astronomer and the British astronomer, both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust on Earth's orbit as a means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustrating in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using my pseudonym from my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantar Muntar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. Love you, with love, Suchrita. This is the sister to the professor who is the professor of astronomy here at Hogwarts. Letter to Professor Weasley. Dear Madam Kagawa, marvelous news that you will be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor. Though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an owl. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. So this is the letter that Professor Weasley sent to Madame Kagawa to inform her that she's invited to become the flight instructor for Hogwarts. Dear Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, can you believe? Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I assign that task to you. Please see Professor Weasley with details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. So this letter is referring to us. A note to to Professor Black. Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? So this is the librarian. Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to be thinking the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. In my most disruptive, one might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Yes, the people are performing magic in the library, and the librarian is not happy about it. Oh, this is 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so this. Okay. So this is a continuation of the letters that we, with the Thistlewood. The Thistlewood and the badge. Helena Thistlewood, reflection of a former aura. This is her diary, I guess. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement in hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian Iron Belly through Muggle City, and then obliviating all the Muggles who saw you, or foiling a Dark Wizard's plot to take over the Ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages? Well, that's an interesting thing to see. Using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs. Okay. When the Ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madame Thistlewood down the lane is the one who puts that nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban? For now, I merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. Part 2. The Thistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood, reflection of a former aura. I have a lot of time these days to reflect upon my career. I wonder if the good we did balance out mistakes we made by the way, auras are basically magical police for those who don't know. And they serve as both kind of like a magical police and also army. So you think of them as like a military police. Did we always catch our criminals? No. Did we sometimes put away the wrong people? It's possible. Is that an acceptable risk when it comes to preserving the well-being of the wizarding world at large? I'd like to think so. But then again, I'm not a innocent witch moldering away in Azkaban. If I were, then perhaps I should feel differently. It is a quandary without a solution. At least not one that I am likely to solve. This is the problem with retirement. It leaves one with too much time to dwell upon bygone problems. But there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, and my bluebells died. Well, that's unfortunate. Part 3, and the last one. The Thistlewood and the Badge. The Thistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood, reflections of a former aura. I'm still dwelling upon my big hypothetical form of the other day. I always made certain that I would defend my decision before Wizengamot. The Wizengamot is basically the ruling body of the whole wizarding world across the whole Earth. So, yay. Wizard politics. Even the British wizarding, even the British Ministry of Magic, the German Ministry of Magic, the Japanese Ministry of Magic, the American United States, the Magical Congress of the United States, MACUSA, the Magical Congress of the United States of America, MACUSA, are all subject to the Wizengamot. I was required to do this on a rare occasion, and it was never a pleasant experience, no matter how confident I was. Despite what some believe, the ministry is far from omnipotent, and when I did hang up my badge, I left behind quite a few unsolved cases. If I had all the time in the world, I doubt I could have solved them all. But should the opportunity arise to reinvest one and correct any mistakes I made, I will certainly take it. That's the only way to rest ease about my career. Never hesitate to fix mistakes, especially if they are yours to begin with. I fear that in our haste to meet our justice, we may inadvertently become the vehicle for injustice. I fear this especially for myself. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Oh, and I'm through with my gardening. I need a new hobby. And then along with that is all the little fun items that I have collected. Okay, so continuing. We're gonna go meet Professor Hecat.
Only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Okay, let's find out what she wants.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
No, not at all.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Sounds like a pity party. Oh, why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst.
Oh, aren't you just the poor little
that
victim?
no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
That doesn't sound so very fun.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least
Oh,
not
someone's
often.
fooled himself.
People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Yeah, I wouldn't play with you if that was the kind of
is one
game.
of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds well, I mean, I wouldn't want to be playing that game myself, but at the same time, stealing someone else's property and throwing it and hiding it all over the school is not right either, so.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Oh. Okay, let's... Well, she already said that she doesn't have any friends. And we basically know the perfect spell to catch them all.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Oh, joy. Alright. Let's go take care of this gobstone situation, shall we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
there's one.
gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, we're gonna head now this way.
I mistook a snuggle.
Gonna go on a little venture and get myself some gobstones. So let's go up this way.
Revelio!
Gonna continue going up.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There's one.
Accio! Revelio.
I'm just gonna do a quick run around up here. Someone doesn't like me. And so this is, so those doors that we've been seeing around, this associates with them. So it's a little mathematics game. These two symbols here, the triangles, what's inside needs to, the points of the triangles is what needs to add up to make the number in the middle. So the top one is 2 plus 0, 1, 2, 3. That's 5. We need a 4, so that would be the Fupa, the Fupa bird. And then we got 0 plus 1, so we need a 3. That is that 3-headed snake. And voila, the door opens.
Revelio.
Got more stuff to come. And this is the arithmancy classroom. This classroom is where students learn about magical properties of numbers and numerology, though a great many opt instead to spend the period coding mooncalves whilst nodding off at their desk. So this is where Hermione, I'm trying to remember, this is where Hermione goes for her arithmancy, especially during the Prisoner of Azkaban, where she has the time turner. So she is going back, she's attending arithmancy, and then she's going back in time to go and attend, oh god, what is that class called? Class with, well, I can't remember what the class is called off the top of my head, but the class with Harry and Ron in Professor Trelawney's class.
Revelio.
Okay, got another series of symbols. So we got, so that is 5 plus 6. That is 11. So we need a 4. A Fupa bird. Okay, and then we got 13 plus the demi guys, which is 0. So I need a 5. So that's that strange 5-legged creature. I don't know what that is called. And we're gonna open the door. Yes, I did play this game again before. I'm just doing this again for the fun of it. Okay, last door. Alright, we got 6 plus 5. That is 11. We need a 6. So that's that weird gecko-looking lizard thing. Alright, and then we got 7 plus 0, so we need 1. That's the unicorn. Okay. So we did get a couple more things. Some things for for later on, and we get a little further in the game. And the transfiguration thing. Oh, I guess we'll knock out a couple of these. So this is a tapestry of Barnaby the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnaby the Barmy foolishly attempting to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact the artist had in succeeding. We'll do 5 of these every now and then, just so I can let you guys see them. The astronomy telescope. This telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfectly for the viewing of the moon and the stars, and anything else one might find in the night sky. This was in Professor Weasley's classroom. Partial transfiguration. This particular transfiguration teacup which ironically, if you go there in the game itself, you'll never, it's not actually there, but somehow it appears when you pull up it appears in the picture when you pull up. Weird little glitch in the game. Likely the soon-to-be reversed error of a second year serves as a cautionary tale of those students who do not take seriously the complexity and dangers of transfiguration. We did those. We had that. The Black Lake or Great Lake, sitting headmaster vainly prefers the Prior, is an expanse of fresh water south of the castle. The lake's murky depths are home to merpeople, grindylows, and other magical aquatic beasts and beings, including the giant squid, a surprisingly friendly cephalopod with a fondness of toast. Okay. We did that one. We missed this one, Central Hall Fountain. The ornate fountain features an intricately carved statue of a denizens of the magic world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll stop there for that. And I did pick up. Yes. So. Okay. Yes. I'll replace my gloves here. Get some more stylish pair, and I'm going to hide them. By the way, this is the handle that I went with my wand so far. I think I like it a little bit. So this is the corkscrew light and dark wood handle. I kind of like it. I think it kind of fits my character a little bit. That's gonna be sold later on. Ooh, nope, no. And that is also gonna be sold later on, because it's no good for me. Thank you. Oh, let's read what it says. It says, Zenobia's gobstones are hidden around the castle. She said that the other students hid them out of her reach. They must have used magic to do so. That's probably not what it said, but hey, whatever. Okay, back to our little hunt.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yes, I know.
Revelio.
Oh. Okay, what is up here? Oh, hold on. I think I know something is up. Well, we'll go up here anyways. We'll come back down. So this will be eventually... Oh, shoot. No. Ooh, geez. Careful, folks. This will be Professor Trelawney's class eventually. Palmistry model. This stand model of a hand is just demarcated to help students in the practice of palmistry. Depending upon the angle of which this model is read, it either has a considerable lifeline or is likely to die in a fortnight. Well, that's relatively unpleasant.
Revelio.
Oh, there is also a chest right here. And this is also Natty's mother, if anyone wants to know that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay, so it's not up there. There it is. And that'll be something we'll do later. That's a note, I remember. Okay, on our way to go get the rest of her gobstones. We got 3 more to go. So let's go this way.
Revelio.
this is the Ravenclaw Tower, by the way. So, if you continue going up, you'll eventually come to the Ravenclaw's entrance, where, in order to get into the Ravenclaw Commons, you have to go. Well, I'll show you. I'll go ahead and show you. Alright, so you have to go up to the bird, and the bird will ask you a question, and if you get it wrong, you can't enter until someone else comes by to open the door for you. And only because Ravenclaws are supposed to be smart. Here's also a statue that moves. We are going to go ahead and do this little puzzle as well. Okay, so we got, that is 8 plus 1, that is 9, and I need a 4. That would be the Fupa. Okay, and then we got 13 plus 3, that's 16, so I need a 5. The crab-looking creature. I need to find out what that's called. I'll find out eventually. And, woo. You got a plant and a suit that I'm going to destroy.
Revelio.
Well, so anyways.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Okay. Oh,
gobstones.
there it is.
Accio.
Alright, and now we're on... So this is the central staircase. This is the grand staircase. This is where the moving staircases that you hear about that inadvertently send Ron, Hermione, and Harry to go meet Fluffy the first time in the novel, and in also the book or the movie. Though the staircases in the book and movie aren't like these. They're straight. It's like more like a box, and they move like levers, not disappear into the walls.
Revelio.
And we're gonna keep on going up. And we got another door here, or another mathematic problem. So 13, or 15, plus 2, that's 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 6? Yes, 6, okay. Yes, I did kind of count on my fingers a little bit. Nope, not that one. There it is. Okay, so 3 plus 9 is 12. So I need a 7. Nope, there we go. Voila. Okay, got more stuff to put up. And then now we're going to continue. Oh, let's... Nope, not that. Okay, continuing going up, up, up. Don't. So now we're going into the trophy room.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There it is.
Accio.
Okay, I guess I might as well just pull up the information on this big guy here. I already found him earlier, but hey, why not? Oh, and knock out some of this stuff here. More stuff to talk about later. Okay. Alright, there it is. Troll armor. This unusual set of armor was crafted for a troll. That is, that it has survived all this at all is astonishing, since the troll did not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. There's also another statue, another armor set that we'll see later on. I'll show you later on. House Elf armor. This set of armor for a House Elf is rumored to have been made by a cruel wizard who wanted his elf to protect him in battle. Happily, the wizard was too dense to realize that armor could be, in fact, considered to be clothing. The moment the elf donned it, he disappeared right out of it, never to be seen again. House elves are slaves to wizard kind, and the only way for a house elf to be freed from his wizarding masters is they have to be presented with a piece of clothing. It can be anything. That's how the Malfoys lost control of their elf in the Chamber of Secrets, Dobby. Harry put a sock in Tom Riddle's diary that was in the possession of Malfoy, gave it back to Malfoy, to Lucius Malfoy, and Lucius absentmindedly handed it to Dobby, who opened it and found Harry's sock. Nice little loophole there. There also is another statue, another set of armor, Centaur armor. This unique set of armor was created as a misguided peace offering to a centaur leading the gift. Centaur leader. The gift was spurred, and the messenger was shot through the leg with an arrow. The armor itself, battered with hoof prints, was later recovered and refurbished. Oh, I missed one. Okay. What did I miss? Oh, yes, there's the hint. Okay. And then later on, we're going to see this right here. The Goblet of Fire casket. So this is associated with the Triwizard Tournament. The Goblet of Fire rests within the ancient jewel-encrusted chest. The goblet was served as a means of selecting champions for the Triwizard Tournament, since the contest established in the late 13th century. So that was 500 years ago from the events of this book. What other... Oh, we also got this here. Oh, here's also for the moving staircase. This savvy student is wise to keep an eye on the staircase, as they will change positions without notice. While certain students may not mind being late for class, they may very well regret being late for dinner. This room contains the House Cup, Quidditch trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given by the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here by hand as a reminder of the value of hard work. In the Chamber of Secrets, when Ron and Harry were being punished for nearly exposing magic when they used Ron's father's flying car to get to Hogwarts after they missed the train. They actually crashed into the Whomping Willow. Ron was tasked with performing this very deed, and sadly he had to do it multiple times because early in the story he tried to hex Draco Malfoy, but ended up the hex backfiring on him, and he ended up burping up slugs for several hours. And unfortunately, those slugs were dripping all over the trophies. Though in the process, he did come across one trophy for a certain Tom Riddle Jr. Didn't I come across... Okay, that I can't use, but it's not good anyways. And that is not good either. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so this guy's getting grouchy. So, let's see here. Where
Revelio
is the final one? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. That's something else entirely. Oh, so here is the Triwizard Cup in its casket. And here are the various trophies. Here we are. And over here is the trophy that Professor Garlic won for her herbology award.
Revelio.
Okay, let's see. Where is the last stone? Or the last gobstone? It is somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh,
I should go and see her.
Here is the elf armor that I talked about earlier. And if you want to go and see the headmaster, you're going to have to go up that way. But you're going to need to unlock the door first. And here's the... Nope, not that one. Here is the centaur's armor that was rejected. So, nice little show off there. Okay, and now we're going to say hello to Miss Zenobia. Give her her gobstones back. Sorry for the detour, ladies and gentlemen. I just love talking about things. I'm a geek. What do you expect? I'm a geek. The geeks like to kind of brag about their knowledge and stuff like that. Though there are some people out there who are better at it than I am. I know what I know. That's all I can say. And then there are times that people know more than I do. It's really hard for me to admit. Because I am prideful about my knowledge. Plain and simple as that. Ooh, flash of bright light. And now we're going down, down, down. Retracing our steps. Oh, jeez. Almost ran into the wall.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Yes, I did.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I know. I guess.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Well, have fun, I guess. You're just gonna end up having,
That's a horrible idea.
yeah.
No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Ooh. Prayers for the people in Mississippi. I just came across a notice that says that a rather large tornado has touched down in there. Good luck, people. Just take cover. Be careful. Remember to keep when a tornado is happening, keep your eyes on the ground. Don't look up at the sky, because you won't see the tornado. You'll see the funnel cloud, but you'll see the tornado more at the ground than you will at the ground level than up in the sky, because that's when you're gonna start seeing the debris flying around. Okay, let us go find out what Professor Hecat has to give for us. What assignment she wants for us.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Yes.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay, so now I gotta go and play a game of Cross Wands. Again. I should check in with Lucan, Bartleby, about about another round of Cross Wands. And also I should see about starting a training regimen for practicing spell combinations. That is what we shall go and do. Oh, what do we got here? Yay, another quest item. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah. Give me... not a big fan of that. Purple is just not my color, sweetie. I guess I actually hovered over it.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Nope, not at all. Up and around.
Revelio.
Gotta make sure I'm finding all the hidden items. What is it? I never... Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a small courtyard. Okay, hold on 1 second.
I think so. We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian. I know.
Oops, sorry about that. There, here we go. Okay.
Glad you're back.
Let us talk to Luca Bartleby. Oof. Oh look, there's more troll armor. I didn't ever notice that. Oh, and also, if I remember correctly, there is a chest. Yay, gloves that I'm not gonna be using.
Revelio.
Oh, and there's another chest. Ooh, yay, glasses. New glasses at that. Okay, stupid gloves. But yay to new glasses. Should I go around like this? No, I'm not doing that. Well, my glasses. My glasses. I like the look of those glasses. We're gonna knock out the training dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes, I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, so.
Accio.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Levioso.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Excellent form.
Now we're gonna do a combo of things.
Levioso.
1, 2, 3.
Accio.
Summon. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That's it.
Okay.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
Yay.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Okay. Now we got next part.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes, sirree.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
You know what? Let's do it with Natty.
Yes, Natty.
We did one with
Then let's get
Sebastian.
to
Let's
it.
do now one with the Natty. With Natty.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Apologies to you. Okay, so purple spells. Knock out purple spells with
Accio!
Don't try that. Leviosa.
Stupid one.
Act like a winner.
Accio! Stupid one.
Come on. Expelliarmus.
Accio! Leviosa! Lose. Accio! Oh, there goes my wager.
boom. Victory.
Hit that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep
They're
practicing
just
if you want a chance
jealous.
of winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Hey, you didn't do such a bad job.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Oh, someone's a little bitter.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
You weren't gonna go easy on me. This is a competition after all. Okay, now go learn about my fire. About how to make fire. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Down and around.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Yes, yes, I did.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Neither
And
would
remember,
I.
focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep
Okay,
your
now.
wand steady.
Boom. 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 And boom. Yay! Now I can burn things. But I'm gonna be responsible with that, so. Yes,
Good
yes,
work.
yes. Right there.
I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio does heavy damage. that unleashes destructive fires for a short time.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. Okay, now I return to Professor Fig's class. You know what? Let's knock out this real quick. What is this down here?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Sure. We'll see what happens.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I just had some good luck.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
A puffskein, for those that you don't know, it's about the size of basketball, and it's covered in hair, and it has a long tongue that likes to go into your nose and eat your boogers. Let's see here. It can be scary. What's to be scared of? And are you afraid of your? Okay, I'm just gonna say what's to
They're
be scared of.
adorable.
They are.
Why
adorable.
would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I can still laugh at that. I'm sorry, but that is funny.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Oh, let's see here.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
Anything
I
that's
haven't
gonna
a clue.
kill me? Question mark.
But have you seen the kinds
did I
of
just
plants
say
Professor
that?
Garlic
Last part?
grows?
Question mark.
If
Oh,
the previous
geez.
professor was anything like
Oh,
her,
geez, that was
I'd imagine they're not
pathetic.
exactly
I don't know
harmless.
why. That was stupid of me.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much
And
appreciate
I've been
it.
doing that so much.
Come and
doing
find me if
voice
you
to
get
text,
proof.
I guess that was
I
automatic
shall be
on me.
forever in your debt.
What, are you gonna be my slave now? Nah, I'm not gonna take you as slave. I'm not like that. I don't like slaves.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I guess. Let's go find it. Alright. Let us go. Uh-oh. And this is what happens when you pass these guys 3 times. Oh no, actually it's the next time we pass them you'll see. Got more ghosts dancing around. The fat friar. Oh, the friar I should say. He's not fat.
Revelio.
Oh, you got something right there. I missed this. Three Sisters Bell. The Three Sister Bells are said to be tribute to the 3 similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen of Agrilshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen. Excuse me, way across the highlands. Even they are rung in the castle. Locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. Okay then. Oh, leveled up. And then also here's a new thing.
Incendio.
Now I got that. So, for those of you that don't know, these stone soldiers in the Battle of Hogwarts, in the Deathly Hallow, the last book of the Harry Potter series, Professor McGonagall uses her magic uses a spell to bring them all alive, so as to help defend Hogwarts from Lord Voldemort and his minions, the Death Eaters. I go around this way. You got a moving dragon hedge. And now, go down and around.
Revelio.
Anything down here? Okay.
These dry vines are one
that
spark
will be
away from becoming kindling.
Something to look at later. And
Incendio.
got another place to go to. What shall we find?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't...
So yes, Devil's Snare is what attacked Harry, Ron, and Hermione when they went into the chamber, into the chamber that was underneath Fluffy, the three-headed dog's foot. Ron, in the movie, Ron almost died, but being strangled by them, but it didn't go that way in the book. I can't remember exactly how it went that way in the book, but in the book it was a little more
Lumos.
heroic. Because unfortunately, the one thing that I do not like about what the movies did is that they made Ron into a bumbling idiot, but in fact, actually, he was a lot more knowledgeable in the books. And I disrespected Ron a little bit. We're gonna take a little trip this way real quick. Ooh.
Incendio. Revelio.
Jump down.
Lumos.
And so, Devil's Snare does not like light, period.
Incendio.
Oh, hello.
Lumos. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Go.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Incendio.
And pick up some things. Looks like the previous herbology teacher did not care
Revelio.
about picking up any
Lumos.
lost and change.
Incendio. Revelio.
Okay then. Now we get to leave. Oh look, more venomous tentaculars.
Revelio.
Ooh, got a new hat. Got a new hat. Okay, let's see what the new hat looks like. Oh, new gloves. No, bad gloves. Makes me look like the Mad Hatter. Okay. I should return to Dunking and see how he reacts to the venomous tentacular leaves. It was trouble to collect it, so I'm not entirely sure I want to give it to him. Well, that's not nice of us. We're definitely going to give it to him. We made a promise, we're going to keep to it. Oh, we also have these too. Scarf. And we have the bells. Also nearby, I'll go ahead and read about this. Dirigible plums. This orange reddish like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Okay. There is also this little beauty here. The greenhouse tree, situated in the center of the Hogwarts greenhouse. This giant tree has a system of roots as deep, reaching, and convoluted as the school's dungeons. So that is what you will find in the Hogwarts greenhouse. So here is the tree. And I guess I might as well show you the other one. And here's the dirigible tree. Okay, I'm gonna go and run into Dunking. Give him his. Oh, okay, we're gonna knock this out.
Incendio! Revelio.
Anything else in here? I don't see any. I don't think so. Okay, no. Oh, we got this. Another puzzle. Okay, so we got 11 plus 2 is... Oh, geez, my mind just went all some blank. 11 plus 2 is 13. So I need another 8. Okay. And then 5 plus 9. 14, so I need 3. So that's 3-headed. Where is it? I do believe it's up on the second level. Yep. Hold it. Geez, I almost hit the button again. My bad. Did I do it right? Hey! You just love math. Okay. And I got a new upgrade. Woohoo! Yeah, that's plain and boring. Going back to my school roads. Not that. There we go. What's this one? That's... I don't know. Maybe majestic and everything, but I like these more. Oh, what else did I get here? There you go. So, a nice little landscape painting. We're waiting. There we go.
Have you
Here you go.
found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Yes, here you go, Duncan.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula.
Yes,
it's even
yes,
more than
it
I
is.
expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Happy to take it.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an
Yeah,
end to
poor
Puffskin
kid.
Dunking for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskin Dunking for me.
Okay, now. Let's think here. What am I to do next? What did I just get? I got something. What was it? Oh, got that. The venomous tentacular robes. Not interested. Let's see here. So, we have to go and show Miss Professor Fig the new spell that we got. Now that we got the spell, we can go and do the... Oh shoot, I almost forgot to select it. You know, there was that girl out here that... Is she out here still? No, she's not. Okay. You know what? We'll just... Duncan, what are you doing there? Okay, now we gotta wait for Professor Fig.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ah, nice.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you
One
when
has
I've
to wonder
completed
why he
whatever
did that.
toils I
Why
must
he became
endure.
headmaster. Okay, well then, you know what? To get into the restricted section, I'm going to need to convince Sebastian Salo to tell me how. He's never far from Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I should look for him there. Let us do that. Sebastian seems to be the type that would be willing to do.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Things that
Perhaps
would
he'll
not
have an
be
idea.
okayed by others. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this real quick. Certain someone wants to talk to us.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Arthur!
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map
Well,
to be
I'm on an
precise.
adventure so far. So.
Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure, we'll do that.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Okay, then.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay, then. So, Professor Hecat's classroom. Something involving that rhinoceros. So, let's go say hello to... Ah, here we go. Oh dear. Just to check in and say
Professor,
hello.
do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now?
It's always nice to be
swift
friendly with
years.
your teachers.
Time does
just
fly
as
because
long as
we
it's
have fun. Essentially, in
not
my
too
opinion,
friendly.
an eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna have some fun right now. I'm gonna go find a treasure somewhere. Okay, so... You know, I'm also gonna say hello and just talk to Professor Hecat real quick, too.
Duncan owes his reputation to you. Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
So this is Mr. Omnis Gaunt. He is in fact, actually a descendant of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. He also they have some unique gifts, such as being able to speak Parseltongue, which is the language of snakes.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Quick, we're gonna say hello to Professor Hecat. Just ask her a question. I guess not. Get to learn a little more history about the... if you just stop by and just say hello to the teachers, you'll get to learn a little more about them.
There's the fountain.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I'll come back and talk to you about that later. Hold on, something. Okay, that door's locked.
Revelio.
Okay, that. Oh, hello, what's this? What's nearby? So this is Professor Brennett. God, I can't remember his name. There you go. History of Magic Windows. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, 4 Hogwarts founders, and various other witches and wizards of the age. Yes, so Merlin was real. He is also one of the most powerful wizards out there. And... oh god, my mind just went blank. And he was also Slytherin. Those are the 4 founders. Helga Hufflepuff to the top left, Rowena Ravenclaw to the top right, Godric Gryffindor to the bottom left, and Salazar Slytherin to the bottom right. And 1289. 1289. I don't know what 1289 is associated with. Give me a second. I'm kind of curious as to that. Oh, the International Wizard Warlock Convention of 1289. Okay, so that is when was a meeting held in 1289. Nothing is known about what was decided at the convention, although the Medieval Assembly of European Wizards may have contributed to this convention. A subcommittee of Sardinian sorcerers was also involved in the convention in some capacity. This topic was studied in the 2nd year of History and Magic class at Hogwarts, as well as the 5th year. Description, convention of some kind. So, something happened at the convention, and the ghost that is currently going around is Professor Binns. Cuthbert Binns. He is a professor who is so dry, so boring about his teaching method that he didn't even realize he died when he laid down for a quick nap. All he did was he slept in his chair and then woke up dead and continued to teach. There's something on the other side of this window, but I unfortunately cannot get, or not window, door, but I cannot unfortunately get to it.
Revelio.
Nice little, ooh. Get a nice little view of the map of the world. It's interesting that they have Pakistan and India already broken up, and because technically they're supposed to be one country. They're supposed to be underneath the British Raj, I do believe, at this point in time. I could be wrong.
This stairwell looks promising.
Okay.
Lumos.
Now, where could that be?
This looks like the portrait from the map.
Hey, look, there's a portrait.
And where's the treasure?
I'm gonna pull on that real quick, and we got...
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
I remember seeing this in the trailer, so I already knew about it. So this was well known.
I wonder what came of
ago.
Arthur's search.
Okay. Now, for that lovely clue, there's normally pretty close by. I'm having brain fart as to where it is now. Let's see here. Looks like this is the direction to the music room. Nice.
Revelio.
Frog choir. Here perched on the slimy yet symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts frog choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold pitch better than most humans. We get to kind of see how these guys work out in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay, well done.
Revelio.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's one of those. Yeah, won't work from here. And unfortunately, it's not gonna work for me either. So, looks like that's gonna have to wait for now.
Hogwarts always has another mystery.
Okay.
The Daedalian keys are back.
Okay, let's find out what the Daedalian keys are all about.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
Nice to meet
The
you,
what
Nelly.
keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
No, not yet.
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Yeah, sure.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Okay, let's do that then.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Let us do that then.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Okay, we'll do. We'll do that and find him, and then we'll go and let her know. Do 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 do. This should also take us by Everett to let him know. There's Everett.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like
Arthur
to know that my
Everett's
map led to a
Gryffindor.
doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Okay,
Well,
then.
on to the next Hogwarts mystery.
Yeah.
Wonder if
Revelio.
rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Oh, we got another one of these. Alright, so 3, 0, so I need 2. Okay, and then we got 1 plus 4 is 5, so I need a 7. Room full of thestral statues. And a thestral skull. Okay. I just realized I'm running around in circles now. I got a new set of gloves I can use. And I'm running out of space too to hold stuff. I'm gonna need to take a trip to Hogsmeade here soon. Nope, I've been forgetting to read my assignment, my missions and assignments, quests. Nellie mentioned hearing Daedalian keys in the astronomy tower. I'm sure I can find it if I look around and listen. That's the residency stuff. These are... Here are the robes. Couch. And... I overshot it somewhere? There it is. The frogs. Oh, here's that tapestry. Where he's trying to teach them how to do ballet. Trolls trying to teach trolls how to perform ballet. He's not really doing so good. Ah. I hear that running through a ghost is not fun. Okay, let's go further up. Oh, I hear something.
A Daedalian key.
Oh, there you are.
I wonder where it might lead me.
And this way?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes.
Gotcha. A nice little token.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
And here's the astronomy teacher. We'll get to talk to her later. Nice little map of the night sky. Okay, let's go talk to Nellie now.
What are you up to now?
Open the cabinet with the Daedalian key. Reveal a token with my house insignia on it. I should show it to Nellie. Wrong button. This is, I mean, this is one of the cool things that kind of draws my attention. This is really cool. It's like having a, I don't know what call it, a holographic projection of some kind. Okay, down we go. Further down. Oh, shoot.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
We already had that discussion. Again, I'm just loving this area here. It looks just so beautiful. I would love to see this in the movies. Like, if they remade the movies, even if they did it as a TV show. Actually, I think it would be best to serve as a TV show. Each year being a season. Could show a lot more world building in the than the movies could have. And it's raining, even though kind of has blue skies, I guess. I don't know.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Yep.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Well, let's go back to Hufflepuff Common. I'm doing a lot of running around, I'm realizing. Oh well. Doing that. Let's just get. It's annoying me that I'm just showing. Nope, this way. Everyone's having a little fun here. Someone's playing gobstones.
Revelio.
Here is the crest of Hogwarts with the 4 animals representing the Gryffindor's lion, Slytherin's snake, Hufflepuff's badger, and Ravenclaw's eagle. Not to get confused with ravens. Raven in Ravenclaw refers to the black claws of an eagle. And the school's motto, Draco Dormiens, Nunquam Titilandus, which basically means do not tickle the sleeping dragon. Yes. There is, in fact, I'll go ahead and pull up. There it is. There it is. Yeah, never tickle the sleeping dragon. And what was it that I just picked up here? Oh yes, the token.
Revelio.
Oh, so there's also this big guy here. Where? Oh, there he is. The Hogwarts architect. The Hogwarts architect shown here, surrounded by the 4 animal mascots, designed and overseen the construction of the Hogwarts castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan. And also, turn around, these is, if we were genuinely doing the tournament cups, the house tournament cups, or tournament championship, you'd be seeing the various hourglasses here filling up the bottom. You have red rubies, blue sapphires, emeralds, and gold. I think it's gold. But let's see here. There is a card for that too. I did kind of catch it earlier. Where is it? I overshot it. Sorry, folks. Oh, here we are. The House Point hourglasses. These large, ornate hourglasses contain rubies, diamonds, that's it, not gold, diamonds, sapphires, and emeralds, are enchanted to keep count house points for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, respectively. So, whoever had the most amount of points at the end of the year would get the House Cup. So let us go downstairs. Oh shoot, I just broke that. You really shouldn't put it right there. Oh, also, do you want to see what happens if you're a boy and you try and go up to the girls' dorms? Woohoo! Nice little slide. That happens in the Gryffindor Commons, if I do recall. The girls can enter the boys' dorms, but the boys can't enter the girls' dorms.
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Okay, so I need 16 more. 16. Eesh. Grab another apple. I love apples, what can I say?
What's wrong, Ickle student? Afraid of a staircase?
No, not at all. I just don't want to be involved with you. Well, that was weird. I do recall also seeing. And that's what happens. Yeah, he's not happy. And then he starts humming himself. Oh. What did I just hear? I heard a Daedalian key. There it is. There it is. Where do you want to take me now? Where? Alright. Oh, there you are. Okay, let's catch you. Shoot. Oh dear. Okay. We'll knock this out, and then I need to go and take my pooch. O-U-T. And I'm distracted right now because he is like putting his head on my lap and kind of whimpering a little bit. I don't know if anyone can hear that. There we go. And another token. And I do believe there's other stuff up here, such as that little beauty right there.
Incendio! Revelio!
Okay. If you wouldn't mind giving me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I have a puppy to take care of real quick. And I am back. Sorry about that, folks. Impatient puppy, you know. He's impatient, but I love him. Okay, where was I now? That's right. I was going around over here because I do remember seeing one of these. Another one. Yay. Okay, so we have 9 plus 7 is 16. 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 8. Why did I just count that? I couldn't remember that multiple of 8. Okay, and then we got 11 plus 0, so I need a 3. And voila. Okay then.
Revelio.
I already got that chest all the way down there. And everyone's gone to bed. The statue's still broken. Okay. Every time you find something. What is this? Somebody's medium decorative table. Okay, I'm about ready to get close to needing to go and say hello. Okay, so all I have left is that, I do believe. Let's go pull out of the map real quick. So there is one quest left. Talk to Cressida Blum has a lofty problem on her hands. Let's go knock that out real quick. And then we'll go to Hogsmeade and sell stuff. Go and do the... Oh, we got another key. Ooh, annoying fellow. Gotta keep a close eye out for them. Gotcha. And unfortunately, can I get in there? Nor can I get in there. Can I? Actually, I can. Nice. She sees me through the wall. Yay. Okay.
Revelio.
Alright, sorry about the detour, folks, but hey. These are all locked. I can't get into them. Oh my. This is Slytherin Sink. Scratched onto one of the copper taps on this seemingly ordinary sink is the girl's toilet. Is a small snake. No one knows what it means. So, one of these has something. I believe that is it. For those of you that love Harry Potter and whatnot, this is the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets. Hidden in the Chamber of Secrets, for those that don't, when the school was founded by the 4 founders, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, Godric Gryffindor, and Salazar Slytherin, they all each became interested in particular children. or children to teach. Rowena Ravenclaw wanted children that were clever, intelligent, and clever. Godric Gryffindor believed in having children that were brave, courageous. Helga Hufflepuff was willing to take any child that was loyal, and Salazar Slytherin wanted clever children that were purebloods, whereas the other three founders were willing to open up the school to anyone with magical blood, be it that they were Muggle-born as well. Muggle or no mages were humans that did not have any magical talent, but sometimes they had children that were born with magical talent. Like, for example, the Mr. Ewan Blackwood that we mentioned earlier in the story, earlier in the game. Whereas Salazar Slytherin wanted just pure blood wizards. And in his belief, there was a bit of a strife between him and the other three founders, and so he created a chamber within the castle, and he hid a monster within the castle itself, something called a basilisk, and only the heir of Slytherin, anyone who is a descendant of Slytherin, can open the chamber. It's only been done twice since Salazar Slytherin left Hogwarts. Once in 1945, and then later on in the 90s by Lord Voldemort. And this is the entrance to that chamber. Killed only one girl. Let's see here. And her toilet she died in this toilet right here.
Revelio.
But yes. That was that little bit of knowledge. Hello, what do we got here?
Incendio. Lumos.
In a hallway, I accidentally burned it. There you go. Is it down this hallway?
Revelio.
It's often nearby. Oh, there it is.
Lumos.
Sorry, we're doing an impromptu tour.
Revelio.
Here is the entrance to the Slytherin Commons. Though technically, according to the books, it's supposed to be hidden behind the statue of Salazar Slytherin. Instead, it is behind this illusion and involves this snake-like configuration that is along the floor.
Revelio.
Okay, moving on. Oh, that thing doesn't like me. Up we go. And boom, we are now in another part of the school. Oh, we have another key. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Ah, fudge. You little devil. And here we go.
That's it.
Alright, before we do this next, I am gonna have to go back to Hogsmeade and sell stuff. We'll go here. Visit our lovely garment salesman. Oh, whoops. And a cool little thing is that you can go, oh, shoot, no, they're not there right now. Normally there's like a newspaper person who pops up right there.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Sell all this. Make some galleons. Let's go see what he has. Oh, 40. Another 40. 41. Oh, 44. 48 scarf. 39. So we're going to go with the 41.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
44 gloves. 48 when I can get that. Okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Gloves. Swap out. Change that appearance. Scarf. Can't do anything about yet. That. Swap it. And we're going to change that appearance. Voila. And that is how it's done. Oh, what is... Oh, that's right. I scanned that. The sink.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Sell that. Sell that. Anything else I can get? No. Okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Right, heading back to Hogwarts. Right there. Central Hall. It was as if I never left this place. Okay. Oh, there's another key nearby. Let's go knock it out. Hello. There you are. I know I just did that. Those are also like very much the same keys that Harry, Ron, and Hermione come in contact with when they are trying to get through the trials or the tests that in the secret chamber to get to the Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, Because I needed a key to get through to the next part. Trying to beat Voldemort to the Sorcerer's Stone, because if Voldemort got a hold of the Sorcerer's Stone, he basically become invincible.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Well, that's not good, but cool at the same time.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Oh, why did Amit tell on you?
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Well, both nice and also whoops on his part.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
We shall do that then. I like to be friendly, after all.
Accio. Got it.
Oh, that's her
Only
diary.
4 more to go.
Today was a
This
good
must
day.
be Cressida's
This
diary.
is-
I'd
that
want
is
this back
until
too if I were
Gareth
her.
splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is a menace. Think he knows everything there is about potions. Always just, disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I am utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. And Arbroath Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie.
Accio.
Here's book number 2. Let's see here.
Revelio. Accio.
I can't
Revelio.
get those other ones because unfortunately it is below. Oh, look at that. There's another one. The Daedalian keys. The Daedalian keys. Daedalian keys. It's a very interesting word. Daedalian keys. Okay. Moving on. Here's also a nice little thing right here. This is... Oh, here we are. The old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm in the slightest sneeze. Well, he sounds like a grouchy pants. Oh, what was... Did I just see a book? Yes, I did. Okay, we got one more.
Revelio.
Oof, that can actually make you a little bit sick.
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
I actually was never been around this part. It's kind of cozy, nice and cozy. I can see Harry, Ron, and Hermione all hiding back here to stay out of the way of the librarian. Where is
Revelio?
That last book is going to drive me nuts. Plus, also, I can't finish the quest until I find it. Okay, it's obviously not down here. There it is.
That's the last book.
Gotcha.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
You get motion sick. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do that to you. Here you go, Cressida.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Oh, that would be a nice start.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
I got a new... There we are. New wand handle. Avian gray. A little owl at the end, but no. So I have 5. I think there's supposed to be 16 or so about them. Ooh, just barely reaching. I got 6, so I need 10 more Daedalian keys. Let's now go talk to Sebastian Sallow. Well, that's unfortunate. It's really cool to just sometimes just stop and listen to what other students are saying. Oh, there's another key nearby. There you are. Hello. Okay. Now where did he go? Oh, there it is.
And he vanished the contents of every cauldron in the room with one cast.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, did you hear about I can't wait.
You know it's gonna be a laugh with rodents.
Excellent.
Voila. Now I just need 9 more. Oh, there's Sebastian.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer together. We've had to rely on each other without having our parents about.
My family has a lot of Muggle traditions, from my mother's side. I don't mind most of them, but cooking without magic can get exhausting.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into different houses. Came as no surprise to my father.
All of my siblings have gone on to work for the Ministry, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Unless it's an aura. Oh, I'd like to be an aura.
My older sister taught me everything I needed to know about Hogwarts before I stepped foot in the castle, including how to sneak food from in the kitchens.
My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw for generations. Bit of a bookish lot, one might say.
But you got sorted into Slytherin, no?
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mugmuts from ruining the school.
Oh.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black. Dubious honor indeed.
If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of muggle balls like Garlic.
So...
Decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers. Out of their mind.
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge. Our family
It's interesting to
was
hear
friends for centuries.
Gryffindor talk like that. It's normally something that you would expect from a Slytherin.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week to soak in that tub.
And she is half Muggle. She's half blood. And he used the term mudblood, which is basically mean dirty blood, which basically means someone who is Muggle-born and their blood is tainted, not to be considered true wizards in the eyes of pure-blooded wizards. Let's go talk to Sebastian. It's kind of a slur. It's their version of the N-word.
I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I'm not entirely certain.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
Gotta
If
keep
you
it
say
a
so.
little
I
under
won't
wraps.
press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
The restricted section is
And
where
I
all
am.
the dark magic is
Meet me
hidden
outside the
away
library
for
tonight.
Studies.
And tell no one.
Not like to practice, but to like, hey, to kind of study how to defend against them. What's wrong with them and stuff like that. What if we were caught?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and
Why
I
does
have
that
had our
name sound
entanglements,
familiar?
but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Forgive me, I'm kind of like interested in this Scribner name. It sounds very familiar. I guess not.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay, now we're gonna do this.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. New spell. A disillusionment charm. Okay, now we got to... Oh, gotta hide. That's how you work it. Let's do it.
Silent as a grave.
Uh-oh. Nearby adversaries will be marked with the red arrow. On the map, you will see gray question marks that investigate with yellow question marks suspicious behavior. Being caught with a red exclamation point by authority figures will result in the quest failure. Oh, hold on 1 second. Uh-oh. Back up. Other way. Well, his back is turned. Ooh, that was close.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Oh dear. Seriously, prayers to the people in the south. An update, large mile-wide tornado is on the ground. Significant damage. God, prayers to the people down there. Oh. Oh my. I'm seeing some pictures here. Dear Lord. Rolling Fork, Mississippi. Massive tornado hit Rolling Fork, Mississippi. Reed Timmer and his co-pilot were within 100 yards of where this hit. They haven't been heard of since. Oh dear. Oh no. Hopefully the gentleman is okay. I really hope that gentleman is okay. Oh, wonderful. He's okay. Sheesh. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of prediction of this the last couple days. Hopefully everyone's gonna be safe and pray that everyone down there is going to be safe. Really do.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just
hi,
this
tabletop
key.
Jace.
Don't
I'm
worry.
just now
I
seeing
said
you
I'd
guys.
get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oh. I died. Gotta wait for her to move.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Okay, time to go and get the key. And now to move along. Ah, fudge. That was close.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, what do we got here? 55 galleons. What is this?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay, we're now gonna go downstairs where the fun is. Okay, use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies, the red triangles, to a desired location. Aim with L2 grants precision spells targeting and reveals additional spell blocks and targets. Thank you.
Ghost.
Revelio.
I see you.
Uh-oh.
Quietly now.
Back. That was close. Move. Another ghost right there.
Should be in the clip. No need for bounce.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows
Revelio.
everyone else is giving up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restrict?
Enchanted books. Best to avoid these books if possible. Do not as much to their tendency to fly from one's hands so to their content being spectacular derival of no educational value whatsoever. Like, for example, the book that Harry tried to look at in the Sorcerer's Stone, and it ended up just screaming at him and almost getting him in detention.
Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Revelio.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
I don't want to
Let's
be spotted
focus
by
on
this
what you're
key,
after.
by this chest.
Which is
anymore. I can now
what,
go open it.
precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Haha. I hate the whisper.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for Sebastian, his sister, and everything. Oh, what in the world is that?
Leviosa.
Nice, got that. Nice little spin of the globe. Kind of disturbing to see that woman right there with the skull in the glass jar behind her. Oh, what happened here?
Who have
Oh,
we here?
shoot.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring
Shoot,
where they shouldn't
We're in
be.
trouble.
Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell,
we're busted.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
Get in trouble.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters.
I'd hate for him to get in trouble.
Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt.
Hey, we're friends.
Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Okay, well, we're at the end of fixing things now. Thank God for Reparo.
Reparo.
Ooh, another chest. With something that doesn't work for me. Okay, let us continue to go further and further into the darkness.
Revelio.
Okay. Mysterious archway. Ooh,
of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
This real quick. Cool. Seafoam nightwear. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Jace. Okay. Portal into another part of this. Somewhere. Someone. I don't know. Open this chest up. Ooh, new hat. I got a new hat. Let's put on the new hat. I like new hats. It's green. We'll make the new hat disappear. Not a big fan. Still can't do that one. That is something to sell off. This is something else to sell off. What else did I pick up? Nothing. And this is for the wands. This is for the item that I found. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And back to it.
Where might this lead?
Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, now.
Revelio.
Well, glowing object after doing Revelio. Only one thing to do. Oh, almost forgot that. I would have walked right by it. Oh,
not surprising. No. Guards at the ready.
Okay, shows that. Throw that. Throw that. Throw that.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Okay then. Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking it or taking damage. Successful 10+ hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. That's always handy. And when at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal damage, massive damage, and break shield charms. Tap L1 and R1 when you see the prompt, which I did with that
Revelio.
one sentinel, and also with the troll that attacked me earlier. Oh, oh dear.
Levioso! Potato! Stupefy! Accio!
Well, that was good. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how to get to that.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Fudge nuggets.
Revelio.
Oh, that just stinks. Oh well. Move on ahead, I guess. Ah! That was close. That was close. I kind of forgot that happens.
Revelio.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Well, we'll find out here. There's another chest over there. Huh. Okay. Ah, fudge. Okay, that worked somehow. Okay. Somehow that worked. I have no clue, but somehow it worked. Okay, new glasses. And switching out for my glasses. Oh, I can also now put on the scarf too. What? No, it says it's fudge. It's okay. Barely to 19. It's just barely. BS. Oh, okay. I see now. That's why it didn't work out so well for me. Duh.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay, open that. Open that. Oh, lovely. This is gonna be fun.
Revelio.
Throw that. Throw that.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ah, fudge. Asshole.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ah! Well, that was close.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
Boom. And now I've reached
It
my
is a
goal.
book after all.
Anything else in here? No? Okay. Moving along. Oh. Oof. Ooh. A desolate wasteland. Droughted. Everything. Now the drought has ended. Ooh, someone's not good. Someone's not feeling good. And someone's a little mystified. Is this a sign of things to come? She looks a little guilty at something.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
So there's
Miss
3 of
Morgan,
us. 5th
when we
year,
spoke
first
yesterday,
time
you
5th
asked
years.
about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands.
Oh, that's a little ominous.
It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
That smile says, "Oh, I'm special." That's never gonna end well.
Sebastian!
That cabinet that had the token in it behind me just flew open.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
I
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Well, that's a good friend.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Well done. Finally! Now I can replace that freaking scarf. What the? Okay, those aren't as good though. Yay! New scarf. With keys on it. Now it's invisible. Okay. Another one of these. The mysterious book, and a mysterious ancient book, though thought to be lost. And then I did pop up with something in my collections, a new foe. We have the Pensive Sentinel and the Pensive Sentry. Okay then. The nice thing is that these books will also give you a little bit of a hint as to how to defeat them too. Like for example, this one, it says, created to protect the ancient secrets of ancient magic. The secrets of ancient magic. These animated statues strike hard and fast, but are vulnerable to a variety of magic. Disarm them is a useful technique, but the ancient magic that animates them will also form a new weapon to keep them fighting. So, and then this big boy, hit the troll with his own boulder, will catch it off guard and make it more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. After the troll slams the club on the ground with both hands, flip it upward with Flipendo, which I don't have yet, will have great leverage. Then will have greater leverage than usual, sending the club into the troll's face with powerful blow. Distance will not protect against the angry troll, as it will tear up chunks of earth and throw them at you. I do believe. Yes, this guy has the same thing. Both are mountain trolls, just one is armored. Oh, jeez. Okay, and that is the sign that I am tired. I have work tomorrow as well. This is a good spot to call it a night. So, oh, you know what? We'll go say hello to Professor Fig. Go say hello to Professor Fig. Tell him about the wonderful things that we've discovered, and then we will call it a night there. Again, this scenery is just amazing, especially the night sky and everything. It's just like this is Hogwarts. This is Hogwarts. Okay. Hey, Anonymous. Well, you decided that you needed to spend some time with your wife instead of spending time with your friends, so that was your choice.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough.
Probably best.
In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Well, you didn't want to hear the details.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still.
Yes, bad choices.
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Will do, sir. Okay, now. We've unlocked another challenge. Collections. Just gotta clear that out real quick. Where did I just pass it over? Yes, there it is. Okay, now. Looks like, besides the Daedalian keys, that is all. We will pick this up at a later time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on this lovely evening, morning, afternoon, whatever, whenever you guys are watching it. And please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to, or you can follow the link down in follow the link down in the description box to my Twitter account. I'll try and post stuff over there. Disregard the political mumbo jumbo if you're not interested in that. And also in the description box are also various links to friends of mine. Go and follow them as well. Great people. All of them are great. And also there's some links to a merch store to 540 Studios, which is what I'm a part of. It's just headed by my best friend and brother from another continent, Jace Fox. You can buy all kinds of things. T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, book bags, tote bags, game mats for your computer desk, so on and so forth. Tumblers, mugs, so a lot of cool stuff there. The tumblers are really cool. The mat I bought is really cool. I have that actually right here on my computer desk as we speak. That's about it. So, good night, everyone. I'm gonna head off to bed. I got work in the morning. Farewell, adieu, auf Wiedersehen. God bless, and remember that life is too short. Life is too short. My mind just went blank because I was just thinking of something else. Nice. That's a hat. Also, that's what I remember. Now I remember what I was gonna say. I will be on 540 Studios Tuesdays and Thursdays, where I talk with my best friend Jace, periodically Prismatics, who is also a friend of mine and also on the show on occasion, and Anonymous, as well, who is on there good chunk of the time, where we talk about geekdom and a variety of other things. Geekdom, nerd stuff, whatever. But besides that, God bless, and life is too short, so make the most of it, and remember that I, as well as my friends at 540 Studios, we all love and adore you. So, good night.